Whether pheromones work or not has been the subject of debate for a very long time. Surprisingly, there is still no conclusive evidence to either substantiate or refute this argument. You may have heard of pheromones, but if you're otherwise at sea as far as they are concerned, read on. Pheromones are chemicals found in insects, animals, and humans that initiate a response from the opposite sex. The question, do human pheromones work, is being continually asked. Until date, the answers to this are wide-ranging and diverse. Scientists and researchers do not know for sure how and to what degree the human pheromone works. Many contend that humans cannot sense pheromones, and therefore they are of negligible significance as far as human sexuality is concerned. However, other researchers argue that there is a minuscule sensory organ in our nasal cavity called VNO, vomeronasal organ, that can identify sexual attraction between two individuals. The pheromone human study has been conducted several times over. Pheromone cologne has been developed that claims to make one sexually irresistible to the opposite sex. Whether these colognes work or not is anybody's guess. You may have come across commercials advertising pheromone colognes for men. Typically, these commercials depict a nerdy-looking dude doused in pheromone cologne attracting attention from really gorgeous women who otherwise wouldn't give him the time of day. The verdict of these perfumes that use pheromones is somewhat divided. While some swear by these pheromone colognes to get dates, others say that it's not pheromones at work, but rather normal chemistry between two members of the opposite sex, enhanced by the use of colognes that use pheromones. How do they use pheromones in colognes? Pheromones are chemicals generated by our body to communicate signals to the opposite sex. Sweat releases these chemicals, and they are sensed by VNOs in the opposite sex. But they don't actually use sweat in these pheromone colognes. These perfumes use synthetic forms of pheromones. So rest assured you're not going to be doused in the sweat of someone's armpits or any other undesirable parts of their body each time you spray yourself. Researchers have also tried to study the effects of pheromones on women. Studies have proven that women who live together tend to menstruate in synchrony after a certain period of time. This goes to prove that women's sexual pheromones actually do exist and can also be detected. But when and how they are emitted and detected has still not been determined with absolute certainty. So the question is, will bathing in pheromone cologne get that hot girl to go out with you? Or, if you're a woman, will the man of your dreams decide that you're the only one for him? Good questions, these. The truth lies somewhat in between. While colognes that use pheromones will not make up for a beer belly and a pathetic dress sense, many claim that they at least help break down some barriers. For example, if you're not bad looking but a little on the shy side, it may get a woman to open up to you without much effort from your side. Women are complex and put on a lot of thought into their actions. Pheromone cologne may actually limit her thinking and instead appeal to her senses to get what you want. If you're a woman, once again, perfumes that use pheromones will certainly enhance your appeal. If you're extremely good looking, they can make you absolutely irresistible. If you're lonely and just about average, it may get you some dates. If you're obese and repulsive, you might want to consider losing the flab before splurging on pheromone cologne.